What's up, everybody? YL Blockchain Academics, and today I'm going to shed some light on Bitfinex. If you guys have any coins on Bitfinex, any cryptocurrency on Bitfinex, I urge you just to pause right now and take it out of there. Start withdrawing your money. This could be the next Mt.Gox. If you don't know what Mt.Gox was, it was a huge exchange 7, 8 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. It got hacked, and they lost 850,000 Bitcoins. It's crazy because these guys lost 850 million and they lost 850,000 Bitcoins. They later found 200,000 Bitcoins in a forgotten wallet, and then they got ordered to pay people back, I think last year or 2 years ago, and they had to pay people back what it was worth 7 years ago. Imagine that. Getting 850,000 Bitcoins, losing them, let's say they were $1, so you lost $850,000. After 6 to 7 years, you got ordered to pay it back, and they've appreciated thousands, tens of thousands of dollars from literally what it was back then. And you only have to pay people back what it was worth back then. They walked away with hundreds of millions of dollars in profit, even though they're the ones who got hacked and had all this negativity against them. So it is definitely crazy, and they kept all that money. With Bitfinex, it's a whole kind of different scenario. They're using shady processing companies. They're losing funds, getting funds frozen, lying to regulatory boards and to the government, and then getting the money seized and things like that. They're using CryptoCapital, which is a processing company in Panama. And there's nothing wrong with Panama, but with this company specifically, there's nobody representing it. Like, there's no team that you can look at. There's no names attached to this. And basically, they're kind of just under the shadow. These guys have been processing for a long time and processing for a large amount of exchanges. They used to process for Kraken, they used to process for Binance, and they even used to process for Quadriga. When I saw this here, this kind of throws me off, because why would you keep this on your website? That a lot of people are wondering where the money went missing for QuadrigaXC, because Quadriga is looking like a huge exit scam now. They just lost $250 million with the CEO, passing away. I don't want to say he did or didn't or what's happening, but it's looking super sketchy because they said that they couldn't find the cryptocurrency key and he had the only access to it. Now, further investigation, they got into that cryptocurrency wallet, but there's no crypto. It's missing. It's gone. So nobody knows where that's gone. Nobody knows what's happening with Quadriga. Also, I believe this one had some fraud against it as well. A lot of the companies that CryptoCapital has worked with has actually been targeted for fraud, money laundering, and they've been accused of all this. Not targeted, accused of all this. So this company is, it's pretty sketchy. A lot of the bigger exchanges aren't working with CryptoCapital now. The thing is, banks 5, 6 years ago were not working with cryptocurrency exchanges. There were no regulations. There were no rules. So CryptoCapital stepped in and they kind of created this huge empire, and they're the go-to people for processing for cryptocurrency exchanges. They have a lot of complaints against them because you can make your own account here. They have a lot of complaints that people are not getting paid out. People have sent 10 grand, 40 grand, 100 grand, and they are not getting their money, and it's being held up. On top of that, Bitfinex has claimed, they didn't claim, it's found that they lost $850 million, and feds are now taking action. Somebody's been arrested today. They claim that they've lost 850 million. CryptoCapital claims that $850 million has been seized across 3 bank accounts in 3 different countries. So then Bitfinex had to get a loan from Tether for $625 million, and they got a credit line for $900 million, but all of that's frozen now. Everything's frozen. A lot of funds are missing, and that's why I'm just urging you to not only invest, get your money out of there. They're doing shadow banking fraud, so they went to a lot of the banks in the US or wherever they're opening them, and they're claiming that some of these bank accounts are for real estate. But actually, they're using them for cryptocurrency transactions. People are sending millions of dollars to it, and they're just forwarding it or holding them in the bank account. So in reality, they're not doing real estate transactions. They're actually processing cryptocurrency transactions, which is against the anti-money laundry rules that I guess the US has, and they're not going through proper procedures. So everything's being seized, everything's being frozen. You can also go to BitMEX research. They have a ton of information on this, and they're always posting about this. So this was just meant to be a quick warning for you guys. If you're on Bitfinex, get off of there. with all of this happening, like right now, today, it's literally happening day by day. Why would you have money on Bitfinex? They have about 70 million in Bitcoin that's being held, and they probably have a ton of other coins as well. So get your coins off of there. Some people have had issues with money being frozen, cryptocurrency withdrawals being frozen, so get it off now. That's about it for today. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.